Hey, good afternoon. This is Kirk McDowell with Contribution Selling. Have just finished my book called Contribution Selling, and if you look in the description here, you can go to contributionselling.com to get this book, and I'd love to give it to you. So what is it? Why am I here talking about it? It is for the passioned entrepreneur. So if you're the solopreneur, the freelancer, the entrepreneur who is out in the world, trying to get your business off the ground, trying to run your business, and all of a sudden you come across this dilemma, which is, oh my gosh, businesses run on cash, and selling is how to get cash. And, you know, a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on about selling. So we've all had bad experiences with salespeople. We've maybe tried selling before and it's been super uncomfortable. We have made a decision not to be a particular type of salesperson, or we never sell, or all that kind of stuff, right? But here's the thing: if you're in business, you're going to need to have some competency with selling and doing business transactions, because ultimately, at the end of the day, your life and your business is going to require a constant inflow of cash, right? And so selling is your way to do that. And the problem is that, with most of us, we've had bad experiences with selling, and both being sold in really unpleasant manners. People think of the car salesman or whatever. And then, many of us have tried different kinds of things, different selling techniques or tactics for one reason or another, and it didn't work out. It was uncomfortable. It was embarrassing, whatever. So I have an answer. So, um, which is what you want to focus on, instead of focusing on like selling, right? What you really want to focus on is being someone that people would like to do business with. All right. So let me say that again: being someone that people would like to do business with, right? Specifically, the people that you would like to do business with. So let's say you're a yoga instructor, right? The trick is you want to be the yoga instructor that people want to do business with, right? If you're a business consultant, you want to be the business consultant that people really want to do business with, right? Okay, so great. So how do you do that? Okay, well, here you go, right? Ask yourself the following question, right? Of the sales experiences that I've had in the past, right? Of the ones that I've enjoyed, right? So this might be a small collection, right? I don't know. But of the sales experiences I've had, the ones that I've enjoyed, what were the qualities of the salesperson? And what were the qualities of the situation, right? So, of the situations that I like, the selling situations that I've been in, right? Buying or selling, what was and it was great for whatever reason. What were the qualities of it? Why was it great? And typically, I will hear answers like, they really listened, they really cared, they were interested in what I needed, they were professional, they were competent. Did I say patient? They were patient. They knew their subject matter, they got right to business, or, they sat for a while and made me comfortable, right? So whatever it is, right? And then ask yourself another question, which is, what are the qualities that you didn't like? So when you were in a selling situation, buying or selling, that did not work, right? What were the qualities of that person? What were the qualities of that situation? And you'll probably come up with things like: they were impatient, they were rude, they were unprofessional, they didn't know what they were doing, they were of no assistance to me, they wasted my time, etc. Right? Now, here's the beautiful thing about this, right? Of the qualities that you like, right, you'll notice that there are things you could practice. Hmm. Most, if not all of them, are like characteristics or ways of being, or qualities, right? Like being patient, being kind, being knowledgeable, um, being interested, being a great listener. Those are things you could practice. You could literally practice that. You could be great. In fact, you could be world class at any of that stuff, right? That's not tricky, right? Secondly, of the qualities that you said, right, that are not so great, right? You probably have some of those, right? Maybe you're cranky in the mornings. Maybe you don't listen that well. Maybe you interrupt. Maybe your product knowledge isn't quite up to par on this aspect or that aspect of what you do, right? Get that cleaned up, right? So, of the qualities that aren't so great, you probably have some, especially if you're like being straight with yourself, like telling the truth to yourself. You don't have to say anything to me, but just tell the truth to yourself, right? Then what you want to do is drop some of those practices, like literally don't practice that, right? So here's the deal. If you want to be a very successful entrepreneur, you're going to have to include business acquisition. You just got to get customers, you got to get business, however your business is, you got to do that. Most sales training is ever more subtle forms of manipulation, right? And I've been through most of them. Um, and what I'm offering is something else. What I'm offering is a direct access to authentically creating yourself, reconstituting yourself, training yourself to be exactly what people are looking for. And it's totally trainable, right? Uh, I've trained myself to have extraordinary business results and closing ratios, right, in sales. I've trained other people to do the same. And sorry, the interruption. I've trained other people to do the same. And it's just totally trainable. And there's a way to do it where it just works. If you're authentically someone that people want to do business with, they will start working out for themselves how to do business with you. Okay, so I've said enough. I want to keep this really short. We're under 7 minutes. Let's see if I can get out under 7 minutes. So contributionselling.com. The link is in the description. I would love to hear from you. You're welcome to download a copy of the book for yourself. It's about an hour's read. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I spent literally months getting it that short. So it's just filled with really key conversations that will make a world of difference in your selling. Contributionselling.com. My name is Kirk McDowell. I'd love to hear from you. Take care.